What's up everybody, I'm Seth Fowler and today I'm going to be cleaning up this just completely destroyed pair of Ultraboost 19s. Now as some of you may know, I was just on a cross-country move, not myself, my dad, and that required a lot of moving. So my shoes just got completely destroyed. I mean, more so than I thought that they could, to be honest with you. I probably should have worn boots now that I'm thinking back on it, but to be fair, I did have to go on a 2-day drive. Driving the car behind the moving truck, so I needed something comfortable for like 24 hours in the car, so that's why I chose the Ultraboost 19. And unfortunately, as of right now, I wouldn't feel comfortable wearing these to anything other than I can't think of anything. So rather than counting these guys as a complete loss, I decided to use Reshoevn8r today and try and clean these guys up as best as I can. And of course, huge thank you to Reshoevn8r for sponsoring today's video. I'm obviously using their products, and these are the only products that I use to keep my sneakers clean. So if you guys want to check out these products or any of the other incredible cleaning products that they have, click the link in the description below and use my discount code SETH10 for 10% off your entire order, which is pretty solid. I haven't actually done a cleaning video in a really long time. I think it's been like almost 2 years, and honestly, I wasn't really planning to do one, but after seeing these guys, I just felt like it was probably a good idea, because I'm sure if I have this issue, you guys have this issue as well. And this cleaning video is going to kind of go over what it's like to clean prime knit or knit shoes. So this could work on Epic Reacts, this could work on Yeezys, any shoe that you have that has some sort of knit upper, I think this would probably work on. So without further ado, let's just jump right into it. So I'm going to be using the Reshoevn8r laundry system. So the first thing that I'm going to do is take out the laces, and I'm actually going to leave this shoe over here because it's going to be pretty shocking when you see the before and after, because I've seen this shoe brand new and I've seen this shoe just totally destroyed, and the difference is something else. I'm also going to try and knock off some of this dirt too. So the next thing that I'm going to do is actually take this nice little container of water that I poured before the video and put some Reshoevn8r Advanced Sneaker Cleaning Solution in there, just a couple drops, nothing too crazy. Didn't open this container yet. I don't know what I'm doing, but it worked. Here we go. So like I was saying, a couple drops. There we go. Now what I'm going to do is actually use the Reshoevn8r soft brush and use this on the knit upper of the sneaker, because obviously this is the most fragile part and I don't want to damage it. And by using the soft bristle brush, you run a much lower risk of actually damaging the knit. And also apparently it foams more too, so that's always a plus. Oh, I actually forgot something. I forgot the shoe tree. So you can actually grab a pair of the Reshoevn8r shoe trees, and what they allow you to do is keep the shape of the shoe while you're cleaning the sneaker. And they're also important when you throw these sneakers in the washing machine, just to make sure the shoe doesn't lose its shape. So let me get this to the right size. I'm not sure exactly what size it needs to be, but let's try that. It's a little bit short. Let me adjust it a little bit. There we go. And now the shoe tree's in there. It'll hold its shape when I'm cleaning it, and it actually makes it easier to clean as well because it's a little bit tighter. The knit is a little bit tighter, so you have a little bit more surface area to work off of. So now that I've gone at it with the soft bristle brush, what I'm going to do is wipe off some of the excess Advanced Sneaker Cleaning Solution with this Reshoevn8r microfiber cloth, just to see how we're doing. It's actually not bad. I'm pretty impressed. It's better than I thought, to be honest with you. So here we are so far. Pretty impressed with the results from just a soft bristle brush cleaning. And I think honestly, if this is all you could do, it could be worse. There's also like a raging thunderstorm outside too. So if you hear any like crazy loud thunder, that's what it is. It's not I don't really know what else it could have been. The next thing that I'm going to do is actually take the Reshoevn8r medium bristle brush and use it on some of the more stubborn stains on the Boost and also on the knit. And the way I'm going to go about doing this, especially on the knit, is by brushing in one direction so it doesn't damage the knit, because knit can be damaged relatively easily. I know I've said knit like a million times, but there you go. It just has to be said. So I'm going to start off with the Boost and try and take out some of this yellowing. Hopefully this does the trick. That's really foamy. I guess because everything else would be uncivilized, right? Just a little sneaker YouTube pun, that's all it was. Okay, so now that I've gotten most of the Boost pretty clean, what I'm gonna do is go in on some of the stains around the toe. And like I said, I'm gonna do that in one direction, kind of like this. lightly too, like not pushing down too hard. Another little trick if you want to do it, and if you have a shoe that has some like plastic parts, what you can do is dip your microfiber cloth in some of the solution and then go at it with your finger and try and buff out some of the dirt that are in some of the scratches. Now this shoe doesn't have many areas that have that problem, so I'm just gonna kind of go around this I don't know what Adidas calls this part. It's like a dumb name, I forget what it is. Heel outline? I don't remember what they call it. Okay, so the next step is to actually clean up these laces because obviously they're just as dirty as the rest of the shoe. So I'm gonna dip them in the solution here, like this, and then try and get them foamy by rubbing them together. It's not a great sound. So now that that's done, the next step is to actually throw this shoe in the washing machine. And the way you're gonna do that is take the Reshoevn8r washing bag right here, which fits one shoe. Throw your shoe with the shoe tree inside of it into the bag, like this. Throw your laces in there as well. Tie up your bag. Okay, now that your shoe is prepared for the washing machine, what you want to do is put your shoe into the washing machine and make sure it's the only thing in there. You can put both shoes in there if you want. And then what you want to do is set the washing machine to a small load and a cold wash. It's really important that you set it to those settings so you don't overwash the shoe, and also if you wash it on hot, that runs the risk of maybe heating up the glue a little bit too much, and that can shorten the lifespan of your sneaker. So you want to make sure you're washing it on cold. Then what you want to do is take your sneaker laundry detergent, and the cool thing about this bottle is that when you squeeze it, it actually fills up this little cup at the top. And that little cup at the top is the perfect amount of detergent that you need to wash your shoes, which is great because they've already measured everything out for you. You pour that in with the sneakers and then you start the wash. Okay, so here they are out of the washing machine, looking so much better than the old ones. I mean, it's night and day. I didn't actually expect it to look almost brand new after we were done with it, but I'm pretty impressed. Reshoevn8r did the trick. Now, one thing you may have noticed is a tiny bit of yellowing around the Boost, and that's just because Boost stains. There's not really much you can do about it. You can't actually get it out unless you want to, I don't know, repaint it or something like that, which I wouldn't recommend. It's just a porous material. You can't really do anything about it. The knit, on the other hand, though, all the stains came out really nicely. I think it looks great. Obviously, when you pull the shoe out of the washing machine, you do want to let it sit and dry for a couple hours because it's going to be wet. And another thing to keep in mind is that when you're washing something that's white or a much lighter color, it will look a little bit darker when it comes out of the washing machine because it's wet, but once it dries, it should go back to its standard color. So let me throw these laces in really quick, and we'll do a before and after. So there you have it, the Ultraboost 19 before Reshoevn8r and after Reshoevn8r. And after Reshoevn8r, it almost looks like a brand new shoe. It really has a whole second life to it, which I'm pretty excited about, because this wasn't exactly a cheap shoe. But now I would love to know what the dirtiest sneakers in your collection are, so make sure to comment those in the comment section down below. Don't forget to check out Reshoevn8r by clicking the link in the description below and using my discount code Seth10 for 10% off your entire order. Once again, thank you to Reshoevn8r for sponsoring today's video. Thank you all for watching, and I'll see you all in the next one.